Hello everyone. Today I'm going to teach you how to create Android apps. As we all know, Android is a very big market and it's booming in our day-to-day life. Everyone has an Android phone and wants to be an Android developer. So in this video I'll tell you how to create a simple Android app with just dragging and dropping the fields, nothing more, using an application called Thunkable. So Thunkable is a cloud-based online application that allows you to create Android applications. And one more interesting feature that you have in Thunkable is that you can earn easy money with your simple app. So I believe you might have seen a lot of apps in Play Store which will have the um, basic features and buttons like health tips, beauty tips, hairstyles, etc. So similarly, you can create an application of your own using Thunkable and monetize them using ad mobs and yeah, and earn a lot of money. So all you need to do to get started is log into thunkable.com, and once you've logged in, you can see their homepage. This is their official homepage, and you need to sign in with your Google account. So once I click on sign in, I can see an option that says I want to create app for iOS or Android. So right now we are creating an Android application. Thunkable also offers iOS application creation. So if you want to create an iOS app, you can click on iOS. So let's get ahead with Android. Okay, once I click on that, I can see sign in option. So I sign in and I can see the Google login page. Just give me a minute. Okay, done. Everybody close your eyes. Alright, so I've logged in now, and once I've logged in, this is their database, which includes the applications that you've already created. So if you want to create a new application, you can click on this create new app button. You'll be prompted to enter the app name. So I'll enter the app name for this video as basic app. Okay, so let me tell you what app we're going to create today. So it'll just be a basic app with a button. So once you click on that button, it'll display a message which says, yay, this is my first Android app. Okay, so once we've logged in, we can see this is the Thunkable interface. On the left, you can see a palette which includes all of the features, buttons, checkboxes, image labels, layouts, or media. You can add a camera, player, sound. Everything is available here. And this is the component page. Whatever component that you add, let's say I'm adding a button into the screen, the component will be added into this uh, component list. And this one is properties, where you can edit the properties of the components that you add. Okay, so right now the screen one is selected, so I can see the properties that I can change for screen one. I can change the background color, I can change the background image, icon, everything, etc, etc. So let's get started with our app. So I'll add a button into the screen. Okay, so this is our button, and let's name this button one to with the data we want. So I'll change it to click here. Okay, and once I hit enter, I can see this gets updated in the button. Alright, and I'll align this button to the center. Just give me a minute. So I need to click on the screen, and here I can see align vertical. I can click on this center and I can see the button move to the center. So removed. And if you want to change the font size, change the font to italic, or if you want to change the font to bold, or change the background color, you can select any color. So I'll select red color just to make it a bit more interesting. Okay, if you want to change the height and width, you can change it. And if you want to change the shape of this rectangular button, you can change it to oval, rounded, however you like. So I'll just change it back to rectangular, and that's done. And to make it more interesting, let me add in another option, that is changing the background color of the screen. So in the screen, change the background color to okay, let it be gray screen with the red button. Click here. Alright, so once the primary motto of our Android app is to get the message that says, yay, this is my first Android app. So first part we've done, we've created a layout as well as a button. So we need to do the rest, the remaining part, which is to display the message that we would want to see. Okay, so to do that, we need to click on this blocks button. Blocks is where you can have or perform functions or operations using the components that you use. These are the built-in blocks which allows the users to, like, let's say if I click on this control, there are various different components which I can use to use in our app and make it more innovative. Okay, I'm going to the button 1 right now, so I'll select this component. This one says when button 1 click, do this option. So I'll click on this, and okay, what should we do? So once I click on this button, I need to display a text which says, yeah, this is my first app. Okay, so the next thing will be adding this component. So if I scroll my mouse over this, I can see text to display on button. Okay, so I'll drag and drop this over in this block, and you can see a sound which indicates that it is mapped to this block. Okay, so right now it says when button 1 click, do this. Do is button.text. So display a text, but we did not specify what text we will be adding to it. So to do that, I would have to click on this option, test text, and drag the first component, which is empty text box. And once I drop that, it allows me to enter the data. So I'll select yay, I'll enter, yay, this is my first app. Alright, so that's done. So we are done here. So this app is done, and all we need to do now is test it. So we need to test whether this app is working or not. So to do that, I will have to test it live from my Android phone to this computer. Okay, so to test it, I need to click on the test Thunkable live, or if you have a USB connection to your phone, you can click on USB connection and your phone will be displayed. The APK will be transferred to your phone and you can test the app. If you want to test it live using wireless connection, you can click on this Thunkable live, and a QR code will be displayed. The QR code will say a code you need to download an app called Thunkable from your app store in your Android application. So I've done that already in my phone, so I'll show that to you right away. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, so we have our phone which has the Thunkable application installed, and as you can see here, I'm opening the app and you have something called scan QR code or enter the 6 characters. So I can either enter the code over there, or I can scan the QR code. So I'll scan this QR code just to make it a bit easier, and once I scan it, the code will automatically be pushed into my Android phone. And as you can see, this is the application that we created. Once I click here, it says, yay, this is my first app. Okay, great. I guess we are ready to go. Okay folks, thank you for watching. I believe the video was very simple and easy to understand. Likewise, I'd recommend you guys to play around with all of these features that Thunkable provides. You can all you need to have is just an idea. The idea can just be dragged and dropped into the Thunkable application, and your Android application is ready. Once it is ready, you can monetize it using this add mob banners and interstitial option that they provide. So in our next video, I'll talk about adding add mob banners, interstitials and all those. So stay tuned guys. Thank you. Please like the video and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.